Social connections can greatly embrace your professional and your personal life. So I have a few pointers. Point number one, and I'm not going to number it, but the first point is be authentic. Be authentic. That fosters deeper connections when you're authentic and you come across true to who you are. You're not putting a mask over the front of this camera. You come across true to who you are. People sense that. So always be yourself. Be true to yourself first, so that when you're in front of this camera, or you're in front of someone, you're in front of clients, family members, that you're coming across that way. Show interest. Always show interest. Ask questions. Show genuine interest in what's happening on your social side. Whether it's doing something like this where you're sharing information, do it for a purpose. Always have a purpose and an intention. Even if you're talking to someone face to face, it doesn't matter. Show interest. Listen actively and remember the details about their experiences. Remember the details so you can come back to it now, or if you see them again, you can come back to it later. Always find common ground with your social connections. Common ground is very, very important. So identify shared interests, things that both parties, you and the other person or people, have in common. Value those experiences with them and create a foundation with those common interests for a solid foundation. When you build solid foundation, you're building your community. You're building your outreach. You're building you're building so much for yourself personally. But then you're building resources to help you, your clients, your friends, family. You're building so much when you find common ground with others. Okay? Be present. A lot of times when we're talking to someone or someone's talking to us, our mind is somewhere else. People can sense when you're not present. You've got to be in the present moment. And that goes back to really showing interest, because if you're not present, you cannot show interest. So please, please, please be present. Give yourself full attention during the interaction. Give them your full attention. Give yourself first the full attention to be intentional of this conversation. And then you give the other party the same. Okay? Avoid distractions. Our minds can race. It can do things that we really don't want it to do in the middle of a conversation. But try to avoid that as much as you can. Offer help. Offer help. Be supportive and willing to help others. Guys, when you offer help to others, you're really building a connection with them. So always be open to help. Follow up. Follow up. One of my biggest requirement for my businesses is that we follow up, that my team follows up. If we say we're going to do it, we do it. Follow up. Okay? So if we're talking about your personal life and things are happening and a family member said, hey, I can help you do this, and you don't ask again, they have things going on too. They have their own life. Follow up with them. Say, hey, do you remember when you said you were going to do XYZ? Are you available? If you're a business owner and you tell a client, I'm going to follow up with you before the day's over, even if you don't have an answer, you follow up with them and say, look, I'm still waiting for an answer, but I'll call you back tomorrow. I'll call you back tomorrow. And tomorrow comes and you still don't have that answer, you call them back tomorrow and you tell them that again. Following up is very, very, very important. So these few principles of social connections can really change your life for a certain direction if you were struggling with that. I hope I hope and pray that this tip and all the others that I've shared already has been making a difference to you. That's my purpose, is to make a difference one day at a time, one person at a time. That's what I'm doing with these tips. Until next time, this is Sabrina Hussein, enriching the lives of others, soaring as I move forward and climb and pull you with me or take you with me. Bye-bye.